know she is the author of the book Pieces. I have it right here. Pieces, My Sister, Her Autism, and Me. You can get it on Amazon.com and Goodreads.com. But and part of the reason why this book was written is because Jackie is a sibling of a sister who is on the autism spectrum. Jackie is also a board-certified behavior analyst, and if that didn't make her type A enough that she has a book out and she's a BCBA, she also helped co-found an organization here in California for siblings. Tell us what the name of it is and tell us about it.
It's called California Sibling Leadership Network, and it's part of a national network based from the Sibling Leadership Network out in Chicago. That's the kind of national umbrella network. And it's about 19 or 20 organizations now in different states that are these organizations for siblings. My co-founders, Una Sim and Julie Neward, are fantastic. And Julie is up in the San Francisco Bay Area. She is doing the meetups, and she's up there kind of rallying troops up in NorCal. And Eunice is down here with me in Pasadena. And it just also kind of happened because I was volunteering with the regional center down here. I went to a conference that they hosted, and there was someone, an adult sibling, who was talking about her adult sibling group somewhere in the Midwest. And I was like, oh, adult sibling group, that's actually really neat because that's very much needed. And, you know, there's sib shops for younger sibs. A few agencies that I volunteered with do sibling Saturdays and sibling playgroups, but there wasn't really anything targeted for adult siblings. And, you know, and I wrote about it in my book. There's a lot of other concerns that adult siblings have once, you know, parents can't really take care of them, or just, you know, in terms of growing up with your sibling, now you have to take on a lot more roles and figure out a lot more legal, financial stuff. What is your life going to look like when your parents aren't the main caregiver of your sibling? And so we have this network in California. There are official meetups launched for the LA area. I just launched them last week. And so we meet in Atwater every third Monday of the month at a Starbucks. And I'm working with Frank D. Lanterman Regional Center because they're kind of like helping market this, and we're their official sibling support group. It's called a support group, but honestly, it's just more like an event thing. And hey, we have these, you know, call them coffee clubs, and come and vent and just meet other siblings. My last meetup, it was really funny. I met with this one lady, and she ended up being really good friends with my writing professor at USC, who kind of sparked the whole point of view play that I have in this book. So that was really funny. But you just meet a bunch of different people, and you can relate to them on a lot of levels, and you can just talk about life, and you have that kind of common understanding of that extra special something that kind of brought you to where you are. But we're working with Lanterman Regional Center to get, hopefully the Glendale Public Library will have like a room where we can have speaker events and larger socials. So that's really exciting. That's cool. Up and coming. And Julie just filed the nonprofit paperwork. I was going to mention that, which is super, really, really exciting. So that's kind of launching our organization, doing a whole nother chapter of, okay, now we're doing fundraisers, and now we're, you know, this official organization.
So if people want to find more information, where can they go to find your group, the California group?
So you can look at californiasibs.wordpress.com. We are working on getting the domain, you know, just dropped. But right now it's californiasibs.wordpress.com.
Okay.
And that will take you to the main page, and there's a page for the Los Angeles area and a page for the San Francisco Bay Area. And then you can look at events coming up. You can look at kind of where we are and how we're working on getting people involved. My other co-founder, Eunice, she and I are going to try and be Sib Shop facilitator trained, so we can provide that for younger Sibs and kind of bring that conversation full circle of helping the younger Sibs so that, you know, by the time they're adults, they already have those supports in place, and they kind of already know where to go, and they aren't just scrambling, you know, in their adulthood trying to figure things out for the first time.
And if they're not in California, can you tell us where they would go to find other groups around the country?
That's siblingleadershipnetwork.org, and that is the main umbrella organization that, you know, we're kind of branching off of. So they are the main umbrella one, and they have all these state chapters. So we're one of the state chapters, and I believe there's 19 or 20.